Paulina, welcome to Random Lifestyle Vlog. If you're new here, please remember to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the bell button so that you don't miss any of our content. So today I have another unboxing for you, but this time this is going to be a bit different. So this is a box by the Perfume Society. So as you can easily guess, this whole box will be about a perfume. This box costs £19 and the theme, this is one-off box, they don't really have subscription as far as I know. So the theme of this box is luxury layering. So I kind of assume the fragrances inside must be quite simple. I mean, they can't be too complex if you actually supposed to layer them. I don't know. Let's have a look inside and find out. So inside we have this little leaflet here that tells us, doesn't really tell much about the products in here, just kind of lists them. But there is an information that you can actually find the layering notes online, and they give you all the information of how to layer these fragrances, which is quite cool actually. So the box inside looks like this, and that's one thing I love about these boxes. They actually give you these like little cards, so actually you can use them to test your fragrances. How cool is that? I mean, you don't have to spray everything on your hands or boxes or whatever. You just have these. They usually also give you some lipstick or body balm or shower gel, like some little extra. And I can actually see a body balm, but by Molten Brown. And this is orange and bergamot, 100 mils, which is quite generous size actually. I do like this fragrance. I do like this one. Oh yeah, it's really nice. So yeah, we have this. And also we have a body wash by Malin & Getz. So these two products are like little extras in this fragrance box. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before, but this box, I mean, these boxes, they usually contain different sizes of samples. So sometimes it can be just like a proper sample sizes, but sometimes you can actually get something much bigger like this one. Like these two actually. These are both 10 mils. This is Clean Reserve, and they cost £20 each if you want to buy them in like a regular shop. So let's start with the big one, Clean Reserve Eau de Parfum Warm Cotton. So I'm using one of the papers provided, and let's just have a quick sniff. Okay. Oh, that smells lovely. I mean, this is very, very fresh, very warm type of scent, but also quite ozonic, quite watery. You can actually smell like cotton, you have this fresh laundry. Yeah, that's the scent. So it does smell a bit like a fabric softener. So it's not like a very natural scent. It's more like I think it has some ozonic note in it. But you can actually smell some green to it too, I think peppermint. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. It's very fresh, and it kind of reminds me of something very, very clean. I mean, it's warm cotton. It's actually quite warm and quite clean at the same time. Yeah, it's really nice. So now the Clean Reserve Sweated Oud scent. So the second of the big ones. I actually know this scent. I've had it before and I love it. But yeah. Let's just sniff it again. Oh, this is so much sexier. I mean, this is quite woody. If you don't really like woody fragrances, this might not be for you. It's a little bit like those woody perfumes. They do have this unisex vibe sometimes. They're not very that feminine, but they are feminine, but in this more a stronger way. I don't really know how to describe it, but that woodiness is a bit masculine, gives a bit masculine touch to it. So okay, there's another body balm in here, and this is by Alien by Mugler. This is a beautifying body lotion. This is like a tiny sample of 10 mils. Yeah, I'm not like a massive fan of Mugler fragrances, to be honest. They tend to be like too sweet. I do like gourmandy scents, but they tend to be like too gourmandy for my liking. But yeah, I'm still going to use it and try it because why not? What's the worst thing that can happen? But yeah, it's not my favorite. Unfortunately for me, we have one more sample of Mugler Alien Mirage. I mean, I don't really know this scent, so I might be actually surprised. I'm actually like it. Who knows? Yeah, this is a tiny 1.2 mils sample, and it says, in the heart of the desert, the temperature drops, bewildering the senses. Alien Mirage, a floral eau de toilette where aquatic freshness mingles with the sensuality of amber notes. That actually sounds cool. That sounds like something not too sweet. So yeah, let's see. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I just didn't expect the first sniff was actually like something completely unexpected, because it was like very fresh, but then now I kind of get this Mugler vibe here. Yeah, it's actually not bad. It's very mineral. It's very like watery mineral type of fragrance. You can smell some flowers. It's a bit floral. And you can actually smell the amber. So it's very simple fragrance, to be honest. It's not bad. It's not gourmandy at all. Yeah, it's not really bad. It's not my favorite scent ever, but I actually can see why it's good for layering, because it's not very complex. So you can actually add some other notes to it. Yeah. So now we actually have a perfume by Money and Gets, Bergamot. I'm not like a massive fan of bergamot. I do like the orange and bergamot body lotion and shower gel by Molton Brown, but this is far from being simple. It's just more complex. It just has more like notes. So I actually like this fragrance a lot, even though you can actually smell that bergamot in there. But bergamot tends to be like a bit too citrusy for me, for my liking. So let's have a quick sniff of this one. Okay, so this is not that simple to just put any of the fragrance on this paper. Hopefully I managed to do something. I don't really want to put this on my hand because I can already smell it and it's too citrusy. Yeah, there's a little bit of that. Let's have a sniff. No. Okay, this is not my no. Okay, this is not something I like at all. It's very citrusy, it's very fresh, it's woody, a little bit woody. You can smell ginger, you can smell bergamot quite like intensely. Yeah, that's completely not my thing. So now we have L'Interdit by Givenchy. And this is another like a typical sample. How big is this? I can't really tell. It's 1 ml. The underground flower, a white flower crossed by a dark woody accord. That sounds really good. So let's have a quick sniff. Oh, oh my god, this is so good. I'm not a massive fan of sweet fragrances. This is so sweet. This is very sweet, very fruity. But oh my god, this is good. This is pear for sure. A little bit citrusy too. Flowers, patchouli. This is really, oh my god, this is so intoxicating. I wouldn't say this is sexy, but it's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just intoxicating. So now we have another bergamot and orange this time, luckily, because orange makes things all better, by Molten Brown. Yeah, this is the Eau de Parfum. Let me just spray it. I mean, I kind of know the fragrance already, but still. Yeah, it's actually really nice. It's just completely different to the Bergamot by Marion Guett. This one is more feminine, much more feminine. Well, to be honest, I do like the shower gel and shower balm, but this perfume is actually so much better than that. The first things I smell are orange, mandarin, neroli. It's very, very like fresh, but also fruity and like sweet, but not too sweet, not too overwhelming. It's like a perfect balance of freshness and sweetness. And then in the base notes, you can actually smell a little bit musk and like cedar wood, so it becomes more like a bit heavier. But it's so good, really. Oh my god, so much better than mine gets bergamot, to be honest. So next is the Cheyenne Blue, and this is Blackberry Woods, Fruit of the Forest. Yeah, blackberry. You can smell blackberry straight away. And some woodiness underneath. But it's very, this fragrance is very simple. If you love blackberries, this is for you. I mean, this is a little bit fruity and a little bit woody at the same time. Very simple. So yeah, it's probably another one perfect for layering. Although I think I would just use it alone. It just smells good enough. It's very delicious, like, like blackberries. This is literally like eating blackberries in a forest. Like you have that woodiness, but it's not too overpowering. It's not too intense. It's just like a walk in a forest and blackberries on top of that. So the last two things that are left are two little sets, and one is by Coyote. These are Huda Beauty's perfumes, and then we have a Jovoy, and I think there are like two perfumes in here and like four in here. So yeah, let's have a look. So let's start with this one. It opens like a drawer, and there are two perfumes in here, two samples, and some shredded paper. So we have a Rouge Assassin, and the other one is La Liturgie des Heures. So let's start with the La Liturgie des Heures. Um, oh, oh my god. Oh, that smells like a church. Like incense and myrrh and whatever it's burned there. Like, oh, that's bad. I mean, no, it just smells like church. No, that's definitely not something I would like to wear on me. No. Mm. So let me have a look at the description here. So it says the true story of a day spent with monks at an old Cistercian abbey in the heart of France. Yeah, I mean, I told you it smells like a church. So it evokes the atmosphere of an old cathedral, incense, myrrh, and a touch of humidity with notes of tree, moss, and musk. Yeah, exactly that. No, not something. No. I'm not going to layer it with anything, to be honest. So I really hope this one is actually better. This is Rouge Assassin. Yeah, let's have a quick sniff. I really hope. It's actually better. Yeah, it's so much better. It's rose, and I think the powderiness. I think it must be iris. And then like some really warm base, like I think vanilla and musk, sandalwood. That's actually quite nice. floral, woody, a little bit woody, not too much. This is actually nice. So much better than the previous one. I mean, who would want to smell like a church? I mean, this one's actually nice. So the last bit in the collection is a Coyote set, and this contains 4 fragrances. So these are Elixir, Citrus, Musk, and Vanilla. So I'm honestly going to start with the citrus one, because I'm not a massive fan of citrusy scents. So if it turns out to be disgusting, I'll just rather, like, you know, just try it first and then forget it. Hopefully the other ones will be better. But you know, I'm not actually assuming anything. I'm going to try. But as I mentioned before, I'm not a massive fan of citrusy fragrances. So yeah, let's try this one. Oh, it's not bad at all. I mean, it is citrusy, but not the type of citrus as I actually expected. I can smell grapefruit and rose. That's actually quite nice. I mean, and there's like some musky undernotes too, like grapefruit and rose. That these are the first tones actually I can actually smell. That's really nice. Very fresh. I mean, all the citrusy fragrances are fresh, but then this is fresh and very feminine and very delicate for like a, I don't know. It's not a femme fatale type of fragrance, but it's really nice. So now I'm trying the Elixir. So now I'm trying the Elixir. Oh, apples. Apples, that's for sure. Rose and jasmine. Yeah, so that's a very patchouli maybe. It's very, but apples are the first thing you notice here. And then jasmine and rose are quite intense. I think someone here likes some rose, I guess. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's very floral, a little bit oriental, I would say. It's a nice fragrance. Not my favorite. I can actually see how you can layer these fragrances together. They're not too complex. I mean, the Huda, the Coyote ones, they're not too complex. They're quite they're not simple, like simplistic in that way, but they're quite they're not very complicated. So you can actually layer them, and that might actually you might actually get quite interesting results with them. So now I'm trying Musk because I'm leaving vanilla for the last, because I decided, I mean, I feel like trying something gourmandy at the end of it. So I'm going with Musk now. This is like a very elegant scent. Jasmine musk, that's for sure. I mean, very, very elegant. Sandalwood and vanilla. You can actually smell vanilla here. It's really warm, elegant fragrance. Yeah, I think it's my favorite so far out of these 4 in here. I mean, I haven't tried vanilla yet, but out of these 3, this is my number 1. Very, yeah, very elegant. Elegant, warm. I would actually think of it. I would actually use it in autumn. It's not very summery. It's not very springy. It's more like autumn type of fragrance, or winter. And the last one is vanilla, and look at that color. It just doesn't really look like vanilla at all. I mean, I would say orchid maybe, but I don't know. Let's try. Vanilla, yeah. I mean, it's very sweet. I mean, it's not as gourmandy as I would expect it to be. It's more like flower gourmandy type of fragrance. You can actually smell like a really nice vanilla, like a very natural vanilla. and like some florals too. And amber, that's for sure. A little bit more musk maybe, yeah. But it's very, very sweet. It's interesting, but out of these four, musk will be my number one, definitely. Elixir, uh, and then citrusy and vanilla one, and they were okay, they were nice, but not like something I would actually wear. So these are all the fragrances in this box, and it kind of makes sense to me now how you can actually layer them, because most of them are quite simple and they just give you that room to add something else to it and just make it a bit different. I wouldn't layer, but that's my personal opinion, I wouldn't layer the Molten Brown, Orange and Bergamot and L'Interdit, but you know, I just like them too much the way they are, and I don't really think they need anything else. And if you just add something to it, it just might destroy the whole composition. So I wouldn't really add anything to them, and I wouldn't add this, the liturgy desserts. I wouldn't add that to anything like the church scent. I mean, I'm really sorry if you love this fragrance or something, but it's just I really can't stand it. But yeah, even that bergamot, the Marianne gets bergamot, I can actually imagine layering it with something, like using just a little bit of that and then using something like sweet to kind of like balance it a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, but this church scent, no. Yeah, and we also had this quite good size of body lotion by Molten Brown, then this tiny alien body balm, and mine gets a bergamot body wash. So what do you think, guys? I honestly think it was a good purchase. I mean, I'm glad that I bought it because I actually got to know some new fragrances, and this L'Interdit is actually probably joining my perfume collection. So I'm really happy that I was able to try that one. And those two big ones, they're like both 10 mils, so they're like quite generous sizes. As I mentioned before, each of them is actually worth £20, which is quite good. And as much as this like warm cotton is not my regular fragrance, it's not something I would usually wear, but this is so warm and fluffy and fresh. It's just like whenever you just want to feel this sense of like calmness, like as if you're just wrapped yourself in like this really fluffy, clean towel. This is like that. So I mean, I can see myself using this. And this Sweated Oud is one of my favorite fragrances, which doesn't really mean much because I think I have around like 30 favorite ones. But it means I'm actually glad to have a top up. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please remember to subscribe and don't forget to check our Instagram channel with our new content, and see you soon.